chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. One way to build grace is to walk in faith. Another way to build grace is to walk in faith. Do you want to expand your grace? Do you want to have so much, experience so much of God's grace? Is to walk in faith. Walking in faith increases the grace you carry. Are you getting what I'm saying? Look at this verse 8 of Ephesians chapter 2. It says, "For by grace are you saved." Through faith. I like this scripture so much because it gives me an understanding of how to maximize my grace, the grace that I carry. How to increase the grace that I carry. Many believers are poor because they are not exercising faith. Many believers don't have a good house because they are not exercising faith. Are you getting what I'm saying? Many believers have not got cars because they are not exercising faith. Do you know what they say? If I buy a car, waiting I'm going to buy flow. How will you maintain it? You know, have you heard people say that car is like a wife? That the way you maintain a wife is the way you maintain a car. Can you imagine people's mindset? Can you imagine people's mentality? And not because they don't have money to buy it, not because they cannot afford it. It's a one-time thing. They can, or because they think, no, I can't. What they don't know, what that child of God does not know that has this mindset is that he's not reasoning. What he's actually doing is faithlessness. He's living a faithless life. He's not being wise. Are you getting what I'm saying? He's not being wise. He's just limiting himself. Because for you to maximize grace, you must learn to live and walk in faith. I learned this early. Some of you who are close to me will know. I'll be talking to you now that I don't have money, but I will talk to you and say I'm very rich. Money flow right now. 2 days time you hear that they are working in my site. How come? What's happening? You see not this guy like that? How come? You say he was lying. He had money. You don't know what you are saying. The money came Tuesday. I spoke to you Monday. The money came maybe Tuesday. I spoke to you on Sunday. The money came Monday. Or the money came Tuesday. Wednesday I'm doing project. You'll be like, so you know money no one give me. You don't wait till you have it all together before you do things. You look at the faith you have. Somebody define faith. Somebody explain faith like this. He said faith is you stepping, putting your leg on the first step without seeing the second step. Do you understand? Putting your leg on the first step without seeing the second step. They said a community came to pray for rain. A community of people. There were no rain in the land. And the king summoned everybody to come to pray for rain. And the little boy came with an umbrella. A small boy came with an umbrella, opened it and was waiting. They were saying, "Oh, your boy, will you carry umbrella?" No, the little boy is the most powerful person among everyone there. He should be the one to pray for the rain. He should be the one to summarize it and command the rain to come. Do you know why he came with it? They asked, "Why did you come with umbrella?" He said, "Because it will rain today." Are you getting what I'm saying? It has not rained for years. Now they are coming to pray for rain. And one person brought umbrella. Because he has faith that today it must rain. And I don't want the rain to soak me. I have my umbrella. I'm ready. I'm waiting for that rain. Are you getting what I'm saying? So this is where it confuses some believers. But I know this man of God is a good guy. He shares what he has. He has a good moral life. He has a good spiritual life. He prays. But why is he not progressing? He's not living in faith. This man is the most righteous man I know. I've seen in my life. But he doesn't have much faith. Do you know what they call? They now put it that is contentment. Contentment is different from walking in faith. You can still be contented and still be walking in faith. Are you getting what I'm saying? To be contented means that at every point in time, you are not angry with God, you are happy with the level you are. But that does not mean that you are not aspiring for a new level. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. So he said, for by grace are you saved. So for you to be saved, it is grace. But what is it that will throw down that grace? It is faith. For by grace are you saved through faith. And that is not of your own yourself. It is the gift of God. So to access the gift of grace, you need faith. To access the gift of grace, you need faith. Without faith, it can't happen. So if you want to begin to enjoy grace, learn to begin to walk in faith. Make plans before you even see the provision. Take action before you see the result. You're not getting what I'm saying. I said, make plans before you see the provision. The money I'm expecting now, I will do this, I will do that, I will get this done. Be excited about it. Be confident about it. Say it. Don't mind who hears it. I've told you before, me, I don't. It's not like if you want to do it, it's not good. But me, I don't so much believe in it. He said, don't say what you want to do, because if people hear it, they will fight you. I have a revelation different from that. Joseph was saying what he wanted to do. They fought him. Do you know what happened? The more they were fighting him, the more they were pushing him. So if I say it and you fight me, you are helping me to achieve it better, faster. Because if Joseph had stayed in his father's house, his father loved him so much, his father won't allow him to go to Egypt. And his destiny is in Egypt. The place he will rule the world from is in Egypt. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Perhaps maybe if they had not fought him, maybe Israel, where Jacob is, they would have ruled the world from there. That's another dimension. That's another thought pattern. But as the brother fought him, they helped him. The Bible said that he was those they are part of the surface, he passed to the chase, was the fair who God took him. God used to bring him to Egypt. And they were cool. You know, there are friends. There are some of your friends that have been cool with you. As long as you are not thinking well. As long as you are in their thought, you have their mindset, they will not bother you. He said, for this life, this Nigeria, I will be suffer. This Nigeria, I will suffer. Now they will enjoy you. But immediately you tell them, when they say that, they say, no, for this Nigeria, I will suffer, I will really suffer. They begin to look at you one kind. They begin to look at you like you are doing IT. They begin to look at you like you don't do like say you go too much. They begin to look at you, don't do like say you don't live in a good church path. And you be the righteous person, you be a pastor. So you need to imagine, you need to wonder why your friends are not comfortable sitting with you. Because when you begin to talk faith, they don't understand it. Are you telling me you will buy land this year? This year is just 2 months and some weeks. 2 months and 2 weeks for this year to round up. And you are still confidently telling me that you will buy land this year and start your business. And they are wondering, what do you mean? I don't do I beg. No one day I make an invest. What did they make you invest? I'm talking, I'm sharing my dream. I'm talking about what I wish for myself. You are getting angry. So as long as you are in their level of conversation, nobody will be angry with you. Everybody will be happy with you. Are you getting what I'm saying? Everybody will be happy with you. But immediately you leave their level of conversation to go your own level. Problem, wahala. So the Bible says, by grace are you saved. Through faith. For it is not of yourself, it is the gift of God. So I need a gift from God. I need breakthrough from God. I need blessing from God. I need money from God. How do I get it? He said through faith. I need increase from God. How do I get it? Through faith. I need a special blessing from God. How do I get it? Through faith. Through faith. It is faith that will make that grace available. Am I talking to people here? Yes. Grace will make that, faith will make that grace available that will give you what you are looking for. Faith will make the grace available. So if you want to have so much grace, you want to walk in the kind of grace that people can't even explain, then you need to begin to deliberately work on your faith. Deliberately build your faith. Are you getting what I'm saying here? You have to deliberately build your faith. You have to deliberately build your faith. What did I say? Look at Galatians 3, 14 and 20. He said, Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone that hangeth on a tree. See what Jesus had to go to make sure that every grace he came with is drained from his life and left on earth for those who will receive it. And who are those that will receive it? Look at the next verse. Look at the next verse. That the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Jesus Christ, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through what? Faith. Now, the blessing of Abraham that Jesus died on the cross to give to us, is it a physical blessing? No, it is a spiritual blessing. If it was a physical blessing, every Christian would go and begin to drag land in Israel. It was the biological children that got the physical blessing. The spiritual children got the spiritual blessing. Now, the spiritual blessing produces the physical blessing. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yeah. When you have the spiritual blessing, it produces the physical blessing. He said, the blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. So why is he making rich? The physical things we see are what qualifies us to be called rich or wealthy. Now he says the blessing. So the blessing is spiritual. But how to receive that spiritual blessing? He says it is through faith. The Gentiles can only come to that level of grace through faith. And one time, they had no school fees to pay. They had no school fees to pay. And they were chasing them out of school. The mother told him. He told the mother, they said we should pay school fees. So, well, the mother said, don't worry, go to school. He said, how will I pay my school fees? He said, God will pay it. He said, God will pay it. Don't worry, go to school. And the boy went to school. Somebody from nowhere just walked into school that he wanted to pay school fees for random people. And the teachers looked at it and said, okay, these are the names of people who have not paid. And he picked the boy and paid for it. When the boy came back, the boy came back and told his mommy, God has paid my school fees. The mother was looking at him, what is he saying? God has paid my school fees. You say God will come and pay now. So the boy did, when they were calling names of people who have paid, they now mentioned his name. And the boy didn't bother to say who paid it. Because the mother told him at home that God will pay your school fees today. So when he came back, he told the mother, Mommy, God has actually paid. God came and paid my school fees. He said, what do you mean? He said, look at my receipt, they gave it to me. God has paid. The mother had to go to school to find out what happened. They said, somebody came. And look at the man chose him and prayed. The woman started crying. And the boy, that experience made him, he said, from that time, he began to live in faith. He began to walk in faith. He became a preacher, teaching people faith. Because he saw it firsthand. His mother taught him. His mother was a righteous person, holy, serving the Lord, but taught the son faith. The boy learned it by experience. Are you getting what I'm saying here? Yes, sir. You want to be great. You want grace to function in your life. Learn to walk in faith. Learn it. See, faith is a vital part of our Christian life that you cannot overlook. It's a pity that there are believers, there are people who call themselves born again, but they don't walk in faith. Then I begin to wonder, how did they become believers in the first place? Because for you to be a believer, you must have faith. Are you getting this point?
Yes, sir.
For you to be a believer, you must have faith. He said you are saved through faith. So you see that they only exercise faith in that beginning, and they feel that faith is only when I want to be saved. But no, it's not true. If you want victory in life, you need faith. You want to have victory in life. Are you getting what I'm saying? You want to live a victorious life. You need what? Faith. You need to walk in faith. Go to 1 John chapter 5. Look at verse 4. He said, for whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world. What is the victory that overcometh the world? He said, even our faith. It is our faith that overcomes the world. So that's why you see an ugly man, for God is blessing him. He's wealthy. It's not his beauty. It's not the facial structure that overcomes the world. It's his faith. You see a handsome man. You think he will be rich. I know handsome people that are poor. It's not the handsomeness. It is the faith. Are you getting what I'm saying here?
Yes, sir.
It is the faith. It is the faith. It is the faith. It is what? The faith. Have faith in God. Jesus said, have faith in God. Have faith. So, victory is as a result of faith. Victory is a product of faith. That's why if you are always afraid, you will do so, you will not, where will you get to now? You will not prosper now. You are always afraid. If you are always afraid, how can I make it? How is it possible? You will not make it. One of the things I was asking myself, you know this testimony so well. One of the things when people those days when I'm in me, no much grace then. But I have faith to bring down that grace. And some of these things I taught you, I didn't. We were it was the digging room that year. Where some of us, I don't know whether everybody was there, and the other guy had left. We were just there. So I was telling them, I said, you guys should look for women to marry. We will sponsor. The church will sponsor. So one of them told me, say, you are our Gio. You should marry first. You should marry first. I said, no. I don't need to marry first because I'm a Gio. You people should look for women and marry who will sponsor. Me that was saying we sponsor, there was money everywhere. Are you getting what I'm saying? But I said we will sponsor. Let's and God help. Now when you come to my own come to marry, say how do I do it? The delay that was, you know, when people ask you, why don't you want to get married? Many times you see people will say, hey, I've not seen a partner. I don't know it's your lack of faith. You are not partner is a problem. What you actually say is that no money. We behind you, you know that saying money is the problem. Don't be that physical. So you ask me, man of God, what's that boy? You need a wife to marry. I say, marry. They marry you paper, I don't need money. Hello? Yes. I know it's money, but I will not say, I have not seen the person, I'm still believing God when I see the person. So finally, I someone called me and proposed. When I proposed, she did not accept. About 1 month later, she called me and said she had accepted. I said, okay, fine. It was Nelson who walked in. I said, ask you. I've got you to marry. He said, wow, who is the person? I said, you don't know the person. Don't watch very soon and introduce the person. He said, what? Pastor, this is why I want marry. How do you do that? Away money. I said, look at, I brought my phone. I brought my bank alert, my first bank alert. I said, look at it. Look at it. Everything I have, look at it. I said, how much is there? He said, 1,700. I said, look again, you have not seen well. Look again. How much is there? He said, what am I saying? He said 1,700. I said, you are joking. Look well, what are you saying? He said, it's one. He said, look at it, it's 1,700. I said, no, like, look again. Then the thing now, all of a sudden, it's like light now came. He realized, this is what I've been teaching. He said, okay, it's 1.7 million. I said, good, you have seen well. You have seen well. What you saw there is 1.7 million. He laughed. I said, it's that 1.7 million. That's what I used to marry. What was actually there is 1,700. The day my wife accepted my proposal, 1,700. And I have made mouth. I have been preaching here in this church. I say, see, all of them, they do courtship, they do long courtship. Me, I don't do that one. If I get who to marry, 6 months I don't marry. I have seen who to marry. I have 1.7. But I also told her, I said, if you accept 6 months, you don't marry. That's what I told her. I said, I'm not saying that knowing the person is wrong. I also preach that you know the person. When I share this thing, I like to make it plain. My wife, I have known her from when she was small. We knew each other. Their family is like, I go there to play. The brothers were my friends, so we grew together. Me and their brother, we play ball in the secondary, so we knew each other. In fact, at one point when I was an unbeliever, she was my middle person. I would write later and give her, she would go and give my girlfriend. But I didn't know that I was right. This is my wife. That your wife is. Is it blue? Not this mysterious. I will write later and say, come talk to your friend now. What's happening? Take go and give her. She will carry the letter, go and give her. And bring it back to her. He does not know that it's her husband she is giving to another person. So I know her very well. So when I decided to get my children, I said, 6 months we don't do it. And now she has accepted. That was March 24th. Now, calculate when I did my tradition. From March. One day I remembered it. I said, let me even calculate see whether I can even follow it. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Is it not what I did traditional? October. We are supposed to do that thing. Before that October, she said no, she wants to do it on her birthday. I said no, this is 6 months. She said she wants to do it October. I proposed to her February. 1 month later, she accepted in around 20 something of either 24th. I didn't forget that. I didn't write it anywhere, but just 24th. I was in church. I got a call. Where are you? I said, why are you asking me? He said, I want to see you. I said, what for? But he wants to see me. If I propose, you know me. Why is he want to see me? I'm friendship is. Don't call me again. I said, I propose to you, know me. He said, let us be as brother. Which brother? I am a mama. He said, let's be as brother. You are like a brother to me. Mama. You know those kind of talk. He bless me very well. I don't kind of rubbish talk is this one. He said, no, you are like a brother to me. I don't know your brother, I know your mama. So when she called me like this, I didn't give me. This one, she called me and said, I said, what is it? Why are you calling me? He said, where are you? I said, why do you want to me? He said, no, I want to see you. I said, don't see me. Anything you want to tell me, tell your phone. He said, no, I want to come and tell you something. I said, okay, I will be trying to tell you. All this thing is funny now, but it wasn't funny that time. Praise the Lord. But what God had done was faith. Even when the back list give me, when I look list like this, I say, forget it, I will still do it. God did. See list. See list. Even pressure from different corners, God made it happen. See, as a child of God, imagine I didn't walk in faith. Maybe it's by now that I'm thinking of marrying. I'm telling the truth. It's by now that I'm thinking of marrying. Because that time, I want you to get 100,000 now. I want manage. You want to do juju, you want to do ritual. If you ritual, say no, they give 100,000. I want manage. 100,000 is not breakthrough. They're talking about spending how much. But I walk in faith. I say, I lie. Faith, I will get it. I don't get money to even do everything. I don't collect this. I don dey fix date. Am I talking to people here? We are to do it 16th of October. Pressure came, we must bring him on this morning, must study. Hey, I said, okay, let's shift it. We shifted it to 18th of October. Finally, we did it 18th of October. Just that within that 6 months. If you don't walk in faith, some things will be walking out of you. That's why you have to walk in faith. And see, listen, faith is something you learn. You have to understand it. You have to understand it and begin to live by it.